One for the money, yeah, two for the show. I love Shot City, yeah, I'm reppin' to go. You can catch me on the low with Pam G. Niggas say they got it locked, she the key. Double S, that's the crew, ain't no you telling me. Yeah, I'm killing these rappers, felony. So this our production is not.
What it is, what it does, and what it's gonna be. You know who I am, your favorite vibe dealer, Pam G, with the low for show. On SouthsideRadio.live, WSSR, Chicago, Dalton, where we make independent artists feel mainstream. Hey man, I got a hot show for y'all today, man. I got the big homie Big Mel stopping through with his new project. Y'all better keep it locked right here, cause when we come back, we gonna get straight into it with your boy Big Mel. Keep it locked.
You expect me to know a lot of that I'm just out here trying to figure out. And you expect me to know the answer to some that I'm just trying to get about. Where did the time go? I'm in a pain, trying to be right though. Of course you got the answers, cause you ain't the one that's in my position. I've been sorting through a lot of that's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. And don't you leave me here for dead now. I've been sorting through a lot of that's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. And don't you leave me here for dead now.
Look, the winter is here, depression is tripling, nobody give a shit, I'm getting bread. Industry really be killing my niggas, entertainment business yin and the yang. Wait, I'm not the same, I can't find no peace. I sacrifice my world to a world that ignore me. Black man in therapy, cause white terror don't sleep. I got the roll of my leaf, might stop the PTSD. Carry the weight, break up with you if you don't break. This lame, my drive ain't the same. Of course you are rated, it's a race. On God, I got some reason to wear my head down. Pray all my odds be even, cause it get hard. And I follow what I feel, but that's the issue. My thoughts can be deceiving if they get it wrong. Welcome, hotel, of the mental.
That's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. Don't you leave me here for dead now. I've been sorting through a lot of that's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. Don't you leave me here for dead now.
And on God, she got some reason to wear her head down. Pray all her odds be even, cause it get hard. And she follow what she feel, and that's the issue. Her thoughts can be deceiving, her thoughts can be deceiving. Summer approach, she look in the mirror, she wish it was winter, her tummy is poking. Looking at Instagram, making you sick, yeah, the figure you fishing for ain't in the ocean, no. Your potential is more than good. Expectations is bogus though. Talk about what the eye don't see. This is body dysmorphia. Most of these pseudo celebrities ain't really beautiful as you could ever be. Talking and tanning and bleaching and all the procedures that make you go think that you not a queen. And I ain't judging, just being real. If the silicone help your anxiety, if I like you enough, I'ma foot the bill. But you do it for you, shawty, not for me. That's a cycle that she repeat. All the models she follow ain't living sweet, but the body she like doesn't cup of cheap. She will live under night for the infamy. See, but who am I to judge? I got my own problems, so I am not the one. When things get dark, I be in my own mind. So even in the crowd, I be more so alone. It's like you, it's like me, it's like us. It's like her, it's like you, it's like us.
I've been sorting through a lot of that's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. Don't you leave me here for dead now. I've been sorting through a lot of that's in my head now. A lot of that had me scared now. Don't you leave me here for dead now.
The Low
with Pam G.
I gotta keep it live every time that I pick up the mic. I gotta rise while I'm living my life. Looked in the mirror like, hi D, this is your life. Numbers adding every year, gotta count them up right. Every day is unpredictable, rolling the dice. Will somebody hide their snake eyes? Focused on my life today, put me in sight. Give me my wings to take flight, if you know what I mean. And keep them rolled up tight.
The good groove, he got me in a good mood. Good weed, good crew, good scene, good view. Hood queens, goody two shoes, goody goody gumdrop. We bring the good food, the couscous, the one stop. Put out one drop of blood, not in the mood to hear them gunshots. Just because got other problems, economy funds drop. We ain't gotta make the fun stop. Trying to get the funds, the money's oh, they come shot.
Here's the word, food, catch us on YouTube. Yeah, just like Nunu. We the new groove crew. Question who's you, dude? I'm big amongst blacks like Bruce, Daddy Woo Woo. But known amongst the Lucy Lou crew, Madam Polly Boo crew. Aboriginals down to unfoo-foo. So full of soulful like soul food. Such a good groove. Ooh, got me in the mood too.
I'm in the highly elevated just for staying up with the clouds. It's people like me tired of being zero to the ground. Mind in the lost and found. Gone insane, I got a flame that'll spark a new direction to my ways. It's people that went straight from the cradle to the grave, or the living dead gone off of crack cocaine, or would drink a pint of Jack just to take away the pain. And anything involving money is the only aim.
We here to make minimize, cause life's like a minute, right? But call me back later. I got 3 minutes nights. Spend my days trying to get it right. To get ahead, I'm living in the red. I done peaked my limit light. If tonight's the night, I'ma do it nice. Do it twice, double up on the bubble up. Call it twin hype, that's right. We do it like no other, and so fly. We got a flight confirmation number.
Ain't got one shot at life. So if life is what you make it, then why not make it nice? Shake the dice, whether cake the ice, let's play the prices right. I'm in the mood for love, let's go ahead and make the sacrifice. Here's a soothing hug, give it rub, take my advice. You gon' take back the night, gon' shake men from mice with a pen, I write. Heat quick, minute rice, beat Nick, 10 at night, deep dish, Spanish dice, cheese shit. Now that's cheddar right there. You dig? Coffee. Oh.
I never knowed my age till after the war. When the master got out a big book and it shows I'm 25 years old. Shows I was 12 when I was born. And $800 he paid for me. My mammy was owned by John Williams in Petersburg in Virginia.
Black America, that birth from the self-hate, self-inflicted wounds from mass hysteria. They like to stare at us. Niggas animalistic, belief in that through your control statistics. How the fuck do you fix a place that was never for us? This ain't for us. A face that lead us, they drown in horrors. Jail cells and crack tails, they better sell us. See they intent, they exercising my pen and title teller. Liver failure, drug paraphernalia, broken homes is accurate. Baby makers is bachelors, Plus the poor drowns in the land of the capitalists, capitalizing off ignorance, speaking out his belligerence. You wanna know why it's so difficult to break stride? Cause there's a comfort zone in anything done full time. Yeah, Black America, why are they so scared of us rhetorically?
We've been waiting on the world to change. When we gonna realize it's up to us? It's up to us. No longer in disguise. Looking you in the eyes. In love we trust. In love we trust.
Bars, I'm behind them but beyond paper. These words lethal for the unconscious that privilege favors. Neighbor, I'm just focused on equality. I know you focused on winning, that's why you lapping me. See, I'm a great defender with a heavy confidence, but a great D loses the greater offense. Hey, riddle me this, Batman. Why most products sold where black stand for a black man is really owned by a black man? It's heavy, ain't it? They set up where we rest at, reserving heavy wages, arresting us for pimping, but pimping is where they strive. Experiments to the system, they've calculated the stages. Hey, Black America, land of the free, home of the MC, athlete, and R&B. Shit, what else is there? Appreciate it, Viacom, and see you wonder why we stronger when the struggle's on. Facts.
We've been waiting on the world to change. When we gonna realize it's up to us? It's up to us. No longer in disguise. Looking you in the eyes. In love we trust. In love we trust.
Mellow smooth sun rays on a Sunday beam down on me. Melanin blocking the UV. Wind beneath my wings, I am a giant. I am but a blip on the universe's radar, searching for Zion, surfing on quasars. Melody soothes my inner beast as the seven seas bellow out cries of rape. I'm feeling it. Dreams of Armageddon, there's no escape. The line between fantasy and reality has been blurred, has been compromised. Your mind is more powerful than you can ever imagine, so cease fire, young brother. Paragraphs and stanzas be my weapon of choice. Drama kings and queens get slayed by the words from my page. Post-apocalyptic flows for the streets of today. Usually I flash the peace sign or right fist. Tranquility, priceless, and freedom ain't free. Self-fulfilling prophecies get chased by shots of Hennessy. The heart of the city bleeding. Mass media got you believing everything. Slaves satisfied with slow change. Placebo, I spit propane. Soul candy. I'm gonna get under your skin like an IV. Or a poem by J. Ivy. This is rebel poetry. Escape from the asylum. Bellevue. Schizophrenic grammar. Futuristic shit. See, my pen is mightier than your sword. My nerve triumphs your thug. Your physicality pales in comparison to my mentality. Minuscule it is. Paramecium, protozoan. I will take your threats, your stabs, your slugs, your chokeholds, bury them inside my flesh, die for the cause, and so too your malevolence, your negativity, your virulence, your scatological ideologies will cease to fucking exist. And my spirit will leak out the pens of soldiers of fortune until misery kneels down and kisses the converse. A bad motherfucker named Hope.
Choose love over fear. Uphold the fighting fair. Black America, white America, red America. Powers in our hands, we can make a name. Black America, white America, red America, yellow America.
Yeah, what you heard was that Black America. The home is Big Mel. And speaking of Big Mel, I have him in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on? Peace and blessings to you.
Man, hey, thank you. It's a privilege to have you on with me today, brother.
I feel the exact same way, P. It's good to be here, man. It's good to be here on a platform that supports what we do. So I'm all in.
Hey, that's why we here, man, for y'all, man. Like I said, we make independent artists feel mainstream, and we live and stand on that one right there.
For sure.
So, tell the people, who is Big Mel?
You know, Big Mel is a lot of things. One thing he's not as faulty though. But no, you know, there's so much going on in my life right now. Just as far as entrepreneurship, we'll put that out there first. I am a black entrepreneur all day. It's the only way I know how to operate, man. A lot of people knock the entrepreneurs for doing the things the way they want it done, and you'll never accomplish nothing this way. And you know, I know that's very cliche because you hear that all the time, but that's real, man. People do not understand an entrepreneur's head unless they are the entrepreneur. Real talk. So yeah, that's who Big Mel is. I'm a black entrepreneur.
I got a lot of things going on. You know, I got my, you know, P, we talked about it. I got my 606 whatever podcast as well. I do the music. I got a project coming out called Prosper. A video that's out right now for the single Prosper. You know, we also, you know what we do. We also Strange Fruit Premium Cannabis. We do that. We on the pull up. We got everything from vape carts to edible candies to oils to granola, popcorn. Of course, we got the flour too. So you know that's Big Mill in a nutshell, man. Just being a black entrepreneur.
I didn't even put that out there for them yet, but they know who Strange Fruit is.
Yeah.
A couple of times, folks.
Yeah.
They ain't no stranger to that. But let's talk about this podcast a little bit.
Let's do it.
What's this podcast about?
So you know the slang on it is discussing events and agendas around the world and just bringing it to you from a Chi-Town perspective. So basically we touch on just about anything we feel like touching on. We want to make sure we still bring that conscious vibe to everything as well, because I feel that's extremely important, man. We don't overlook anything and we're not ducking nothing when it comes to topics. We touch everything from sports to politics to health, to medicine, to scandals, to that fuckboy shit. We touch on everything, man, cause that's our lingo though. But to bring the consciousness in is definitely forced. It's not something that we are just like being relaxed with. We definitely force that issue because we feel that's something that's prevalent in everyday life, and we need to know about that. But the other shit, man, it's just a smooth situation, man. It's basically whatever we feel like, you know, bringing up, and it's been working, and we're gonna keep pushing.
Okay, when you say we, who are you referring to as we?
So I got a panel. It's me and two of my brothers, Vince Parks. You could catch him. His IG is VP24. VP24, I believe, on IG. And I got my homie Ray Skilly, and they've been rocking with me from the beginning of this shit. So we just and then we obviously have guests come in every other episode or so, but those guys been rocking with me from day one. We share the same perspective, but we not afraid to challenge each other, and that's why it works so well when we do this. So yeah, the 606 whatever podcast, man, I'm happy about that situation, and we definitely moving that card forward on that.
Definitely. Hey, and sisters, don't be scared to go watch this. It's for y'all too. At least you get to look at some
for sure
at the same time and get you some knowledge. You know,
appreciate that, P.
From the male perspective.
Yeah, and we, so for example, one of our episodes we had a female DJ on too. So I mean, like that we, like I said, we not ducking nothing, man. We appreciate, and we definitely want different perspectives of every walk of life, whether it be men, women,
him, she, her, it, whatever.
That race, like black, white, Asian, whatever you want to do. Like, let's do it, man. Cause we sitting at this table. We ain't sitting here just to please ourselves. We putting that content out for everybody.
That's what's up. Hey, when we come back, we're gonna talk about this Travis Porter situation. We're gonna get into that a little bit.
Oh shit.
Y'all keep it locked. SouthsideRadio.live, WSSR Chicago Dalton, where we make independent artists feel mainstream.
Chill.
I love the Lexus.
Man, favorite piece of brand new. You're like the first person to get in here. You know, I never even drove before until now. You know, I'm just, you know, for the first time.
Hi there. You were giving me the eye, yeah. Like you wanna be on my side, yeah. How about we hang tonight, night. Was driving in my ride, yeah. You were on the passenger side, yeah. We were trying to just get by.
How many guys you know Mac you down in the dealership? Now you know and understand who you dealing with. I'm the difference, filet mignon, tuna fish. From the city of Bernie Mac, now who you with? Your vibe's nice like Sunday picnics. It's something in my heart. On the radio, you got me feeling it like Dennis and Filament, lady got me loose on a tangent. You from the islands, you in the Miss Trinidad pageant. She laughs as I put it in park. We trade numbers for late night sports in the dark. Dark.
Yeah. You were giving me the eye, yeah. Like you wanna be on my side, yeah. How about we hang tonight, night.
Funny how life go, like a commercial for Geico. Flow progressive, no Al Bundy methods, but a modern family. Far from perfect, but closest. Motive of hands on shoulders. At a glass table with my heart on a coaster. She unlocked the door like Sunny told up. Rolling up the hill, felt like a roller coaster. Can we be fans of each other and exchange posters? I dial it back like, did you just call? She shows me the features and how much this costs. I was later signing papers, driving off the lot with you.
Was driving in my ride, yeah. You were on the passenger side, yeah. We were trying to just get by.
Figure. Yeah. All right. Yo, trying not to let the pressure press me into deep regression. Trying not to see a trial that's truly a blessing. Trying not to speak in negatives. Trying to see beyond what's in my islands. Trying to take a deep dive in. Try to know that my blackness by nature comes with taxes. Pathologies come with being tilted off your axis. You wanna know how far off? Just look at what rap is. And down south there's even double meanings to what the trap is. All my years, all my tears, all my fears have been recognized. At least so far, so it's hard for them to be weaponized. So many of us paralyzed to what the light might do to our disguise. So I just wanna keep it live, let the music vibe, get the people high for the rest of development one more time. About to let out screams like the unborn kind. It's about to be shown to the world for the first time.
When you know you got fame in the game, in a catalog of flames, no shame, it's a vibe, ain't it? You roll with the glow that they're trying to overthrow. It's a known, yeah, it's hard to describe it. We know it's alright, we've been
just this kid. Focus, shoot and develop for negatives. The picture, it ain't clear after you gave it all you got. Ain't no need to stress it, y'all just take another shot. Misguided minds just by design will try to find the slightest kind of spike designed to fight your grind. You got that little too small feeling that's just trite. I got that little Duval living my best life. Positive visions when you try to picture me. Conscious about my people still a slight pimping me. And even though at time the road's quite slippery, just know that you're not gonna deprive just for me. Chuck that, the power, we fight physically. You don't understand, we fight literally. Hope it's not a strategy, that's my epiphany. If you don't see it, then hey, we just vibe differently.
When you know you got fame in the game, in a catalog of flames, no shame, it's a vibe, ain't it? You roll with the glow that they try to overthrow. It's a no, yeah, it's hard to describe it. We know it's all right, we've been thieves in the night, rocking everyone inside while the suckers taking flight. And we always keep it live, everybody stands high, keep it in the line, it's a vibe, ain't it? I know, baby, I know, everybody's catching that vibe. Everybody knows the vibe, yeah. Everybody's got that thing that's rocking inside. And everybody's got that special little hot thing inside them. Help your vibe, yeah. It's that vibe.
SouthsideRadio.live, and I'm your favorite vibe dealer, Pam G. I'm still hanging out with my boy Big Mel, and what you just heard was Privilege. Man, Big Mel, it's a lot going on. You know this Travis Scott thing is still in the news. It's still getting this rotation.
Yeah. It's a tragic situation, by the way. Like, let's put that out there.
Definitely is. It's a lot of blame going around, but it seems to me like most of the blame is going on Travis Porter. Like, and this could happen to anybody. This is why I'm bringing it up to you. Sure. Because you are a performer.
For sure.
And such. And in a situation like this, how do you feel about this Travis Scott situation?
You know, first of all, 8 lives was lost. So, it's definitely a very, very sensitive and just in layman's terms, fucked up situation. You know, I do feel like that this could have happened to any artist, and they'll try to, you know, throw that jab at hip hop itself. Period. Like it's the music that's getting people like this and amped and all this, and this man came out to perform. This man didn't come out to basically plot and scheme on anybody's lives. He came to bring fulfillment to people's lives on stage to do what he do. So I honestly feel for this to be thrown at him as something that, nigga, you gotta take all this weight for this. This is all your fault, and I don't think that's fair at all. Just to keep it a buck with you.
Yeah, I mean, because to me, that's like, I've been telling people this for a minute, because that's what I feel like they're trying to do. It's like Live Nation, like you don't see Live Nation in the news.
Yeah.
You don't see the fairgrounds, the people that actually approve, the concert.
For sure.
Yeah. Pay for the permits.
Yeah.
So to me, all of them play an equal amount.
Exactly, and they should work together to rectify it instead of trying to point fingers to get themselves out of this negative limelight that's going on.
They
so
definitely trying to pass the buck on to Travis.
Yeah.
Travis Scott. From my understanding, he has over like a $7 billion lawsuit.
Right, which will sit him down for good if any of that comes into fruition. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing. And to me, it always feels like that they always taking the black man down. I mean, just to put it out there.
It's too much like right for all these entities that were a part of putting this great show together and needing Travis Scott to all this shit that you done set up. None of it works without Travis Scott anyway. So let's just put that out there. Instead of, it's too much like right for everybody to just like take their piece of the pie as far as blame, put their piece of the pie back in, and work together to make everything right. Nothing's gonna be 100% right, because again, we lost lives, and I totally get that. But to just like try to disengage yourself from the situation and put it all on bro, that's not right. But there's no such thing in that realm, P, as far as what you was talking about with trying to pin it on the black man. There's no such, that is right for them. So they don't know or understand what's wrong. Like the system was built correctly according to them. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. It's all a part of the same game, though.
Yeah, it definitely is, and I wish Travis Scott the best of luck with everything that's going on. But
for sure, we got you, T.
It's gonna be a hard fight for him because he has a lot of things.
It's gonna be crazy.
Just trying to push him against the wall. Come out the other, because he just came outside like 2-3 days ago. And they were like, "Oh, look, Travis Scott has been spotted. What is he doing? Why is he out? Don't he know people got killed at this concert?"
That's crazy, bro.
And I read this story, and I'm just like, man, what, he supposed to be a hermit crab for the rest of his life? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's because it's that agenda. They got an agenda set up. The minute that everything happened, it's an agenda guy in the background. That's putting, he probably got a comb over because he going bald, but the wife, they comb it over. But that agenda guy had put things in perspective for them immediately, and threw this whole line of information out and actually control the way the media interact with bro. So
what's that lady name? What Kerry Washington, that lady she used to play on the show? What,
the Scandal joint? Yeah.
Basically what
on the real.
And they spin it
real
quick.
And it's an agenda for them to do it like that too, man. But, like you said, that's something totally different. But keep your head up, B. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep your head up and figure that shit out. Stay faithful, stay humble. It's just stay honest with the man upstairs, man. You could do.
That's all you can do. And with that in mind, we're going to get into Big Mel's song, I Am Not Heartless, right here on SouthsideRadio.live.
Hey.
My shit too heavy and dull to break. Carrying love and hate. You hate that I'm always straight. Probably praying on your knees, just hoping I need. What type of shit is that to feed your energy evil? I'm cut different though. So when I pain, I could reign like King James, destroying every studio. Minus that I don't give a fuck mentality. But I don't give a fuck, that's why I'm proud of me. Yeah.
Hey Mel, you tripping, dawg. You act like you don't need a soul out here living, dawg.
Eat up what I'm feeding, y'all. The God in me won't allow me to waste time with other humans out trying to take mine. The great man,
Marvin, you can have that. No disrespect at all.
I'm lion-hearted, kinda awkward. Kindly remove saving y'all. My final chapter be the rapture till it's a dark place. Chasing after what I'm after, everything else can wait. Hey, wait, see, let me clarify something. The minute I'm focused on you, I'm not focused on nothing. It's easy to live in a stagnant place instead of hustle. I need it, I want it, I gotta have it like I'm Russell. Hey, breathe, man, make sure you keeping a steady pace. You got 26 miles till you finish the race. Yeah, now that's the God-given mental. I'll be heartbroken if I never reach my potential. Instrumental.
The more opinions there are of you, the less I look at them, because I just can't live my life based upon what other people think about me. So I can't concern myself too much with what other people think. You know, it's just not healthy. I don't think I could continue to do what I do if I was constantly worrying about what somebody thought about it.
I can't explain why I shine and no one else shines.
Confucius said, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
That's the great thing about, you know, having ultimate confidence in yourself is it doesn't matter what's happening. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what you on or this person's on. This is what I like. You know, my life is tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me. Tailor-made for me.
Drunken monkey be wildin' like orangutan. He make the people go bananas when he hits the stage. We throw chairs at the crowd when they complain. Now watch my monkey bobs in the trees, the monkey swing. Back and forth like a diggerling. He's universal, he's not commercial. A lot of these rappers, they all need rehearsals on what the people looking for, because we tired of these bubblegum metaphors. Niggas want that hot shit, not a cold sore. People don't want peace, they just want war. So I'ma give these motherfuckers what they asking for. Cause monkey see monkey do that uncut and raw. Banana clips with a kung fu grip. Regular gorilla, yo girl, banana smash. Now if you know my face, then I know you know my name. Drunken monkey be wildin' like a orangutan. Let me see you go bananas and go insane. Let me see you show your ass like a orangutan. Just like a orangutan. Back and forth like a orangutan. Let me see you go bananas and go insane. Let me see you show your ass like a orangutan. We take over like Planet of Apes. My niggas on lean and your niggas ain't straight. We get the most love and you get the most hate. And when we in a place, all the women they shake. Into a fruit basket, it got to the grape. We can rubble in the jungle, rubble up in the cage. I'm on your girl bumper like a license plate. She want a heavyweight and not just a lightweight. You tryna rule shit while I dictate. And what I been through, nigga, you cannot take. And when I be spitting, niggas, they get raped. Anonymous as fuck when you tryna debate. Then you see me in the streets, that's when you wanna be fake. And as I killing shorts, God throwing it late. Don't make them bamboos have to come to your place. You can run, you can hide, but you won't be safe. Now if you know my face, then I know you know my name. Drunken monkey be wildin' like a orangutan. Let me see you go bananas and go insane. Let me see you show your ass like a orangutan. Just like a orangutan. Back and forth like a orangutan. Let me see you go bananas and go insane. Let me see you show your ass like a orangutan. Let the monkeys out. 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 Yeah, you are now in tune to Tweet Central, and I'm Chicago Wild, the infamous, the man, the myth, the legend, Drunken Monkey. It ain't safe no more. Beware my father's an outbreak. Thou should not fear any man. And if you in my way, you get trampled on. I'm tired of playing with y'all lollipops, man. You tootsie roll, pop, penny candy ass niggas. I quit my job just for y'all. Somebody needs to clean this shit up. The world need a superhero, and then we've been chosen. Bow down.
So I appreciate y'all keeping it locked with me right here on the Southsideradio.live, WSSR Chicago Dalton, where we make independent artists feel mainstream. I'm still hanging out with my boy Big Mel. You know, I know we got off a little on a tangent the last segment, but we're gonna bring it back in and get back into the music. The album.
It's alright to go off in the tangent here and there, man. That's what we do.
Hey, you know, I just want to know how you felt about that, man. Because, like, it's weighing on me heavy just seeing all that bad press about my man. And I don't really feel like it was all on him. But your album, with the Unknown Known, see, that's what I first heard of your music.
Absolutely.
So that album right there, tell me about that album.
So it's funny about that album because it was in the midst of, that album was actually like fresh in the midst of all this social inequality coming to a head, like with the George Floyd, the Ahmaud Arbery, just everything that happened during that time of the pandemic, right? It just so happens that I had recorded that album a year and a half before the pandemic even hit, right? So if you even look and just listen to the album is one thing, but even looking, like Black Entrepreneur, Black America, look at things like Whole Story, and all these things on this album are relevant to what's going on right now. But I didn't write this album for these times. I wrote this album because we've been in these times. You feel me? So it's a beautiful thing and it's sad also that I wrote this album because that's all that was on my mind. I wrote this album because social inequality, them trying to literally disconnect us from law enforcement, all these things. I wrote that album, and then 8-9 months down the line, this shit is just like super hectic. You know what I'm saying? Because
when I heard the album, I thought you actually wrote it during the pandemic.
Nope.
So that's news to me.
It's crazy. It's like I said, it was beautiful, but it was sad at the same time, because like these things that I'm writing about, I ain't need the pandemic to write about them. They've been going on. It's just certain Caucasian people that caught on to it because that shit happened when they was sitting their ass down at the crib and not being at work. So a lot of this shit been swept under the rug due to privilege. But now everybody got a bird's eye view of bro putting his knee on George Floyd's neck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things like that was always happening that me and you been knew about. You feel me? So that's what's crazy. Like that album was already written before it was out. It was streaming before the pandemic even
took place like that, like 6 months prior to the pandemic. So
yeah, because you got some real stuff on. Man, when the guy comes in on, it's like an intro, and he was like, "I never knew my name."
Yeah, for sure.
And I was just like, man, okay, this is you going in like for real, Black American.
Yeah.
You put it all out there, like this is like,
for sure.
Definitely a black person's life. Period.
It is. It is. And first of all, I appreciate you, really responding and listening to the joint. But it's real. Gee, it's so real. I mean, you got Wild Bill in the back, in the back of it, doing his spoken word. My cousin is she singing? That's her singing on the hook. It's just a real, it's a real
That's your
joint.
cousin is black.
Yep, that's her. Me and Callie, that's Deja.
Yeah, she got a powerful voice. Just from that little bit I heard, I can tell she put it out there.
Yeah, she done did big things too. She done sang back up for Jennifer Hudson, Stevie Wonder, so she done did some big things.
Okay, she definitely got the voice for it. Okay, that puts a lot into perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Way to keep it in the family.
You got to, man. Shit, she was doing me service. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. But this new project you got that you're working on, Prosper.
Yep.
What's going on with this?
So Prosper was like just big male, like kind of not disconnecting, but just like taking a pause for a minute, because the Unknown Known, that album did take a lot out of me, and it was also just what I felt at the moment. Even if I tried to write about something else, it just wouldn't allow me to mentally. So this album is back to the kind of essence of hip hop, man. The braggadocious, the what I'm doing, and catch up niggas, and all this. You feel me? Yeah, for sure. So it's definitely way more drippy than the Unknown Known, but it's also about the word prosper. Like if you're doing something in life right now that you prospering while you doing it, a la Southside Radio, a la 606, whatever podcast, Strange Fruit, the album Prosper, whatever you doing. If you prospering, you definitely can relate to this album.
Yeah, you out here winning. Let's get into that song. Introduce the people.
Yeah, so this is the new single, Prosper, off the album Prosper. Check it out. It's straight from Chi-Town / South Beach. Y'all gonna love it. Two of them.
Hey, you heard it right here, boy. Keep it locked.
There could be a minor issue, minus the dish. I'm talking sacrificial lambs, understanding which. And roles ain't never changed, it's just that people think they bigger than what God framed. A shame, a certain lies I told, but see I'm black in the abyss, systemic crimes unfold. I'll let y'all in on something. I'm so inaccurate at times, recognizing that is why I never fold. I'm big on self-evaluation, developing patience. In a world full of sick patients, I need ass from my wife, a glass without the ice, just a double whiskey and some meditation. Too basic? Then let me clean it up. These niggas fucked. I'm a godly figure knowing how I'm cut. Precision. Rolling dice for what? Gambling is nuts. Only goal between us is division. What?
Gotta get it right. Mean no disrespect, but I just gotta live this life. Come from royalty, which means my soul don't have a price. Feel your spirit with these lyrics, you don't know the sacrifice. Lord, told my niggas more life. Chillin', sippin' yak, me and my bitch, I'm feeling right. Speaking to existence, everything that's in my sight. I done came in just to prosper, got me creeping through the back door. Oh, creeping through the back door. Yeah. Prosper, watch me getting more.
I'm so calm when I prosper. It's good for the soul, like white actors and Oscars. It's still segregation, just minus the plantation, plus Trump's inauguration. Yeah, sometimes I feel like early Martin, let's work through. Today I woke up on my Farrakhan on Donahue, and that's the toughest too, because I'm conscious it's me. They think I'm not watching twerkers on my IG. I'm just a man with my wood and my vision. I wanna eat, but not the recipe they cook in their kitchens, please. Lord help a nigga maintain and prosper, and gentrify the whole rap world and conquer. Counting stacks with the team, we got answers. Told them this the big one, we coming. Fred Sanford. Please, Lord, help me maintain and prosper. Got real niggas, filters for imposters.
Gotta get it right. Mean no disrespect, but I just gotta live this life. Come from royalty, which means my soul don't have a price. Feel your spirit with these lyrics, you don't know the sacrifice. Lord, told my niggas more life. Chillin', sippin' yak, me and my bitch, I'm feeling right. Speaking to existence, everything that's in my sight. I done came in just to prosper, got me creeping through the back door. Oh, creeping through the back door. Yeah. Prosper watch me getting more.
He has the longest tenure as a circuit judge in Wisconsin over anybody. So he been sitting in that seat long as fuck. He definitely is on some play. And let's not even mention Wisconsin is one of the most racist states in the country. So you already know what he on as a judge that's been sitting there for over 30 years. And he's 75, so he grew up in that shit.
And then, wait, what killed me is when he had the poor people acknowledge the veterans and made them give him a round of applause, and then his phone went off and something God Bless America played. Mm-hmm. The same song that Trump had used for his you know what I'm saying, for his race to office, his run to office. I was like,
and let's just put it in perspective. Like, the minute he said don't call dead people victims,
oh, that killed it right there.
It was over with. I already knew what this was. The minute he said that, I knew what the outcome was gonna be.
And then somebody asked me, why black people mad? He didn't kill anybody black.
This is a subliminal message to black people. Like, listen, we don't give a fuck if it's our own. If they're riding with you, they're nothing to us.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
You see the way how they try to play the victims. It was like, well, he molested kids and he did this and he did that, but they're dead.
What is that? Yeah, that's just, come on, man.
Period.
Come on, that
shit pissed me off so much, bro. I was like, I already know. And then I said another thing. I was like, if that was a black person walking down the street with an AR-15, he wouldn't have made it 2 steps.
And let's keep it funky though. Let's keep it all the way. He's 17. He had a weapon that's military savvy, and he drove from Illinois to Wisconsin. He crossed state lines. He crossed, and his mama really need to be on trial too, cause she the one who they ain't even mentioning her
at all.
She the one who drove a minor across state lines. Who does that, bro?
Nah.
Like, who does that? Like,
and then he talk about, I'm trying to protect you. Don't own nothing up there. What are you trying to protect?
They said it was his uncle's car lot or some shit, man. That whole situation. Well, you can't say like you protecting yourself if you went to the spot to cause the drama. Nigga, his head was on a swivel the whole time trying to find something.
And definitely, if that was the case, he wouldn't have brought an assault style rifle.
Exactly.
If he wasn't looking for
He was looking for action.
My thing is, where did he get it from?
Well, and that's why mama need to be on trial.
Because in the state of Illinois, they not selling AR-15s in the gun shops.
No, they're not.
So, and I know that for a fact. I have a gun like I've been in several stores. They don't sell those in the store.
Nope.
So, how did he get this gun?
Exactly.
Why? Like, what's the big hush? And then, like, bro, I just read this article because, the students at Arizona State started marching.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they didn't want Rittenhouse at their school. And mad praises to them for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Putting it out there. On the real.
Apply the pressure.
And apply it hard, too, because this whole situation is just epitomizes what this country is when it comes to fulfilling an agenda that they want fulfilled. Like, he with this Cal Rittenhouse thing, man, like I said, people are thinking that, and then the gas will come from the Ahmaud Arbery situation, how that case turned out, how the George Floyd case turned out. But there is more there is more at stake here with the Cal Rittenhouse thing, right? Because he executed white people that were protesting for a black cause.
Back in the day, they called them Quakers back in the day.
You feel me? Quakers, nigga lovers, whatever you want to call them. They don't have any type of leniency or love for those white people.
Not at all.
And it was a message. Like, people need to catch that whole Cal Rittenhouse getting off. First of all, it was very comical, like with the fake crying and all this stuff. You feel me? But that whole thing with him getting off is a message to black people. Like, we run this. Like, we will even sacrifice our own people to make sure that y'all understand and make sure our people understand that there's a line, and if you cross it, you no longer with us anymore. And we run this our system. This ain't y'all. So that's what I got out of that shit.
And just like that, we're gonna get into another song real quick, and we're gonna come back and see what Big Mel has for the future. You understand? We keeping it all the way funky today, y'all. SouthsideRadio.live, The Low for Show.
Stand up.
Seven figures we chase. The greatness started off in a base. Complacent, they happy with mediocrity. Said I'm faced with little people that count on me. Bigger picture monopoly. Credit is on the rise. Invest in the paper properly. Watch it double in size. Surprise, the vision is in my eyes. The action is in my hand. Mentality, your demise. Look, I'm just a man that refused to lose. When they ask me to pick a lane, I refuse to choose. I want my business ventures in different parallels. Black entrepreneur, giving manure. Shift the format. I'm ready for combat. I'm comfortable with being uncomfortable. You should fall back. We talk success like it is handed. It's worked for in heavy workloads and then demanded. I can't stop it, the money right there. I see it, my vision's so clear. Black entrepreneur, give me a hand clap. We the best, no colleges, first team raps. Impressive, homie, now that's impressive. I know. Impressive, Meezy, now that's impressive. I know. Impressive, family, now that's impressive. We know. Black entrepreneur, now count your blessings. Is it really hard to calculate percentages of black ownership in our common state? Let me just break it down for shits and giggles. You can't start a mission overlooking the symbols. The NBA is 74% black, but when you ask how much is owned by us, whack, you would think it's a state of emergency, cause it seems like we purposely hinder time for urgency. Look, I don't just wanna pull my weight. The weight I pull, I want the dividends all on my plate. So it's left up for me to disperse, no one higher. Mr. 588-2300 Empire, yeah. The rim tires are worn. We keep headed down the same bumpy road, we the object of scorn. I say that to say this, get pissed and manage your anger in the research for getting rich, yeah. I can't stop it, the money right there. I see it, my vision's so clear. Black entrepreneur, give me a hand clap. We the best, no colleges, first team raps. Impressive, homie, now that's impressive. I know. Impressive, Meezy, now that's impressive. I know. Impressive, family, now that's impressive. We know. Black entrepreneur, now count your blessings.
Woo, boy, y'all ain't used to this Pam G in here. You know, y'all used to the charismatic, always jokey, but Big Mel on some real shit right now. You understand me? That's why we giving it to you like this right here on the SouthsideRadio.live. Big Mel, my man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being in the building with me. You done dropped a couple of dimes on people. I hope y'all out here listening, people. But what you got going on for the future?
So we gonna have I appreciate you too, P. Like, I appreciate Southside Radio. Everything was laid out for me. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. But we got the we got the new project coming out, so we are gonna have a listening party, and then we're gonna have an album release party too. They're gonna be separate. So that location is coming soon. I don't have it yet, but just stay tuned on it. It's gonna be dropped on all my social media platforms when we get the location and everything set up for that. So y'all stay tuned.
You make sure you keep me in tune with that, cause
you already know I got you.
Gonna come out
you already
there.
know.
I'm gonna bring some shine with me.
Let's go. Ooh.
That's gonna be my gift.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all had me a little scared of the shine. You know what I mean? Cause you know the stories you hear about the moon shine, but that shit was smooth as fuck, man.
Hey,
that shit was smooth.
I
as
get you right together when you come.
Get me
see
right together.
When you come see me, you
got me
understand?
nice and chilling in this motherfucker.
So we got the album release party and listening party jumping off.
Yep.
We got the you got the video that's gonna debut for Prosper too, right?
Yeah, the video out. We aired it. We debuted it on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So
Where can they find the video at?
It's on YouTube. It's on my Facebook. So if you go on my Facebook, just pull up the government. Jamel, last name Phillips with 2 L's, Jamel Phillips. On Facebook, and it's also on my fan page, which is Big Mel, aka The Premise. Big Mel, aka The Premise. It's on the Facebook page too. If you go on YouTube, just put in Big Mel and then put in Prosper.
And that's the way they can get a hold of you too, through your Facebook.
Yep, for sure. Too. So the web page is coming very soon, but there's several entities to get in contact with me. Obviously it's Facebook Messenger. You can reach me on my IG. My IG is at Big Mel Music, or you can even put in 606 whatever podcast, and it'll come up. And if y'all want to holler at me, holler at me. You can also go on strangefruit.com to get at me as well. So there's several entities where y'all can get at me. Y'all just gotta get at me.
Y'all definitely check out that Strange Fruit link, if you know what I mean. All my connoisseurs, my sophisticated smokers, my 420 lovers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely check that out. Big Mel, man, it's been an honor and a privilege.
I feel the exact same way,
to be in the building with you. We'll chop it up off this mic a little bit, but y'all,
you gotta come do my podcast with me too.
Oh, speaking of that, when you plug that too, bro.
Yeah, so the podcast is going. So the whole episode is came out yesterday. Once y'all get in tune with my social media sites, you gonna see clips of the podcast. But everything is out there. It's ready. We gonna record episode 2 tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So
congratulations on that too.
Yeah, man, we just working, we grinding. I appreciate that, man. We trying to catch up to y'all.
Hey, too about to do it, baby.
That's it, that's all.
All right, we here with you. Whatever you need, baby, we gonna be right here on Southside Radio waiting on you.
All love, appreciate you.
Hey, y'all keep it locked. Big Mel, it's been an honor.
Likewise,
hey,
up.
Any parting words for the people? Anything that's on your heart that you need to say before I kill this mic?
Hey, stay focused, stay humble, stay hungry, and stay faithful.
All of the above.
Once you do all them things, everything that you want to do gonna come into fruition.
Blah, blah, just like that, what he said. Southside Radio Live.
Yeah. I know you better stop talking to me like that. You always saying that too. Crazy.
I give him all my love.
That's what you call that?
That's all I do.
You the victim, right? So blind, yeah.
I give him all my love.
I heard you the first time.
That's all I do.
Go ahead with all that talking. You made who if it wasn't for what? Bitch, keep on walking. You so iffy, that's why you bitchy, not cause you female. You can't convince me that I would fall, minus your tail. And arrogance ain't confidence, it's low self-esteem. I want a strong woman, worried about more than her genes. Is it genetics or learned behavior? Maybe it's both. Sexually you're amazing, but mentally you are a joke. So we still made it at best. There's no win for either of us. Accident stage left. I can't see us maintaining what we have is a wreck. Gap insurance, move to the next, no accruance of debt. I wish you the best, no disrespect. I appreciate your beck and call, but Becky is so amazing, she doesn't oppose at all. She looked at me while shaking her head and tearing up. Another black man dishonoring us and giving up. Damn.
I give him all my love.
I know you do.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
I give him all my love.
Stop saying this.
That's all I do.
Am I confusing submission with appealing to pride? With you it's a challenge, with her everything will subside. Be gentle with me, I'm a man, I stay running the show. And you should know that beforehand. Eagle stroking the gonads. Go, everything picture perfect. Baby, you know how to treat a king, your only purpose. Somebody gave you the game and helped you swoop a nigga. She said no worries, your past relations were superficial. It's almost like you took notes of what not to do. Not to say that you petty, but I might be in love with you. She say, baby, believe me, I feel the same way. We just connect in a way that our heart cannot delay. Kissed her on her forehead, tell her I'm going out. No questions asked, no, see, that's what I'm talking about. She waved at me in the window as I pulled off and texted a friend, you was right, I got this man nice and soft. Damn.
I give him all my love. That's all I do. I give him all my love. That's all I do.
Because we are not a cohesive unit, we keep lacking to build. Our patience for one another is a struggle at will. Foolish pride is relationship genocide, so we determine to wipe the other side. Yeah, a weak man would never put up with back talk. A black woman respects a talk that follows walk. Can you mold your woman to be better? And women, can you hold up your king in bad weather? Get rid of the yada yada and listen harder. You not a man, boo. That there's what makes it harder to wife you. Now I go and fall for the slick and the slam, the one with all the hidden agendas, the killer with can. Stay strong in the mind. Fuck it, dog, I'm only human. Shit, plus I'm a dog, my pudding proving. And at the end of the day, I know her heart, but her actions speak different than words said after dark.
I give him all my love. That's all I do. I give him all my love. That's all I do.
The Low with Pam G.
Yeah! My lyrics is crazy. They must be crazy. My lyrics is crazy. Chris is the pharaoh with bow and the arrow. We double the barrel. Gorilla apparel, the mightiest barrel. Don't think of a battle. My lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting a match with the actual factual front to the back of you, popping and cracking. You packing a Mac for you. Looking them live at you. Lyrics is coming so crazy. Spitting with meaning. You see what I'm teaching your mind. I am reaching with all that I'm teaching. That love and that peace, and it never will weaken. The truth I am speaking is crazy. Truth I am speaking. Get used to repeating. The youth I am reaching with proof of this teaching. I speak for a reason, so they can believe in the truth of MCing is crazy. Cracking the back of these rappers, I'm passing these actors, I'm faster. Spitting metal, that's a ripping clubs forever. We becoming better, spreading love forever. Crazy. You hearing the pro, I'm spitting a flow that you know. Higher level thinking outcome to show. Knowledge of self is a thing you must know. You see what they playing, they steady betraying the culture we making, exploiting and taking. Look at them faking what we are creating. Now you mistaken what's real and what's faking. This ain't what's due for the money they making. They sell out their people, their culture, their nation. Sell out their soul for a radio station so they can be playing in heavy rotation. You see what I'm saying? Our culture they taking, but that's not enough. It's our spirit they breaking, and only the culture can see what I'm saying, cause only the culture will see them betraying. You see what they playing, you see what they saying, and you cannot see us. Our people ain't slaying. Well, maybe you do, and then maybe you don't, and then maybe you will, and then maybe you won't. But it's our community that's losing hope with the greed and the crime, and the police are joking. The TV is playing that okey doke while our people are dying. You seeing them joke with that cheating and lying. You seeking the vote when they telling our people now this is they hope, but did anything change with the last vote? No. The time before that did we pass on? No. Oh, we've been getting this chapter 11 while racists with weapons are shooting our reverence. A message from heaven with all that you get and get understanding, overstanding this lesson with all of the bling and the cash that you get and you shopping for sure. It's the poor you neglecting, the thieves and the liars, they all in your section. I'm bringing my people a different direction. Crazy. My lyrics is crazy. I'm coming so crazy. They must be crazy. Yo, so here goes another, my sisters and brothers. It's obvious KRS
embarrassed, ain't like these others. I've been off the bed while they under the covers. I spit off the head while they babble and stutter. Not 3 and not 2, but the 1 is my number. I'm spitting my written. I tour every summer with every year I get younger and younger, but someone to doubt and continue to wonder. It's crazy. They continue to blunder. It's crazy. They continue to slumber. What I am teaching is what I'm expressing. I'm teaching the streets is the mind is a weapon. Like anything you can perceive in perception is what you will manifest all in your section. It's crazy. Set up your own direction. Crazy. Don't get caught up in complexion. Crazy. This is that reason I'm spitting and books getting written, cause you be forgetting it's crazy.